Hey guys, welcome to Mana Reads, and today I'm gonna be reviewing Shatter series. And this is special because it's my first video ever on this channel. So let's get into it. Alright, so I think Shatter Me is such a popular book talk series right now, and I read it this year, and it's a journey. It's definitely a journey. So we have 17-year-old girl, Juliet, okay? And she is like this girl stuck in an asylum, abused, tortured by a government named Reestablishment. And Reestablishment rules the entire world, literally, because there's leaders everywhere, each continent, okay? So she's in North America. And they remap the world, which means there are no countries. They are divided into sectors. So, why she is stuck in an asylum, you may ask? Because she has a lethal touch. That means whenever she touches someone, they just die. So, that's why she's stuck in there, but I'm not gonna tell you the exact event that happened, because will be a spoiler. Because when I first got into this series, I didn't know anything about this, so this is spoiler free account, okay? Alright, so first book we have is Shatter Me series. The name is Shatter Me too, obviously, and I loved it. Most people say it's kind of like boring because they have a slow pace, but for me, I was hooked from the first sentence. You can't tell me, it was so interesting, and I love the way that started. So definitely a 5 out of 5 for me. All right, and the next novella we have 1.5 of the series, I would say, and it's from Aaron Warner's perspective, Destroy Me. And let me tell you, it was one of the best novellas I've ever read, and I actually got to know about the novellas after I read the first 3 books. So I read it after this, and I'm like, why did I hate him? How could I possibly hate Aaron Warner? So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. 5 out of 5 for sure. I loved it. And next up, we have the second book, Unravel Me. I liked it, but then it wasn't my favorite. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't hate it, but I did like it. But at the same time, it wasn't that significant to me. So definitely 4 out of 5, solid 4 for sure. And it was a filler to the story, so I loved it. Alright, I loved it. Next up, we have the next novella, 2.5, Fracture Me. This is from Adam's POV, and you know what? I liked it, but at the same time, it wasn't my favorite, It was okay. Like, Adam and James' moments were really cute, but at the same time, I give it like a 3.5. It's like, you know what I mean? Ignite Me. It was crazy. This is a 3rd book in the series, and I'm like, wow. That is the only word I could think of when I read that book. It was perfect. It was everything I wanted. And I loved it. I loved it dearly. I would give it a 6 stars if I could. It was that good. Okay? It was amazing. 5 out of 5. So the thing is, a lot of people don't really read the entire series because they think the first trilogy is enough. But for me, I need to know everything. We need to know what happens next, right? So we have Restore Me. I read it. It was amazing. But the thing is, it was a bit boring, The pace was a bit slow. Nothing was really happening. I'm like, what's gonna happen next? But you know what? The plot twist at the end got me hooked, because I was thinking, should I quit? Because it's not going anywhere, but it did. It did for sure. So if you're reading this and you find it boring, please stick on with it, get through it, because the other book is amazing. Next up, we have Shadow Me. It's actually written by Kenji's POV. You can see how he thinks, how he feels, and you know what? I really loved it. And with the moments with, I'm not gonna say the girl because that's gonna be a spoiler. I just spoiled it. Did I spoil it? Oh my god. Okay, anyways. I loved it. But the thing is, it was a bit boring. Like, because it wasn't like slow pace. I loved it, but it was boring because it was too repetitive. I saw the exact same thing. I read the exact same thing in 3 POVs. Like, that is, I give like a 3.5. 3.5, yeah. That's valid. Next up, we have Defy Me. This book was a vibe. Okay, a lot of things happened. I loved it. I enjoyed it. 5 out of 5. I have no words for this. The plot twist, it was crazy. Plot twists are everywhere. I can't keep up, but it was amazing. It was amazing. But I do think there was like an overwhelming amount of characters, and I'm like, wait, who's that? Who's this? You know what I mean? But otherwise, I loved it. I enjoyed it a lot. 5 out of 5, for sure. Next up, we have Reveal Me. I think it's also one of my favorite novellas because it also said from Kenji's POV, and the way 3 chapters in and I cried, okay? It's perfectly portrayed Kenji's feelings. Like, he's not just like a funny guy, like, because all the other books we only get to know his exterior, you know what I mean? Just like it's just his feelings, no feelings of him, no thoughts at all, and I got to know about them in here. Reading this is definitely worth it. You should read it if you're reading the novels and stuff. I loved it. I loved everything about it. It was amazing. 5 out of 5 for sure. Next up, the final novel in the series, Imagine Me. I have a lot of things to say about this book, but not at the same time because I'm speechless. The end was great. I loved it. Satisfied end for sure. But the thing is, the thing that happened with like Anderson and Juliet, I'm just like, oh, you know what? I didn't like it because of that. But otherwise, I really loved it. 4.8. 4.8 is deserved for sure. Yeah, 4.8. I love it. This is the final novella in the series. I don't know what happened to their brain cells, y'all. The brain cells are dead, but I really loved it. They were obsessed with each other. They were like so crazy for each other, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was amazing, and we can see the difference between Warner in like Shatter Me, like the first book, and this one, like really accurately. You can see the difference. I don't even know. Like, there's a really like big difference between Warner and Aaron. If you compare, they're not the same people. They are not the same people. Okay? Alright guys, that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And actually, next video I'm gonna be talking about this book. Okay? This deserves a whole nother video, because what was this? Okay? Don't worry, just stick to that. I'm definitely gonna upload a video for this, so that's it. Bye!